What's up, everybody? I wanted to come on. I got a lot to talk about today. First, I'm going to tell y'all the story about when they tried to kill me at the vape shop down the street from my house. That was when the deep state finally realized it was game over. But I'm going to get to that. First, I got something I want to speak on. First, Shorty, this goes to you. I already seen where you had put out a video, Source Speaks. He's another little punk trying to say he's me, I guess. Anyway, I just seen him put a post out talking about I'm giving everybody, I need to stay silent. I need to be quiet. Let me tell you something, you little worm. How dare you number one speak to me like that? You fucked around and now you're going to find out. I'm putting you on blast. You guys are going to understand. The old David, he tolerated disrespect. He let you guys just do him any old fucking way. I'm going to tell y'all right here, right now. If you speak out against me, that means you're out of alignment. If you were in alignment, you would not be speaking out against me. You damn sure wouldn't be trying to tell me to be quiet. So don't you ever fucking come at me like that. I will never be silent. I just get louder and angrier. You understand? I'm the Lord and you do not want to face my fucking fury. So, anyway, Shorty, shut the fuck up. You're a bitch. 50 Shades of Grey. You know what I'm talking about? On there, the Democrats smashing on Trump, putting out anti-Trump propaganda. I warned you, so you better stop. Or you'll be one of the first ones I fucking blast when I come out. According to Shorty, I'm giving y'all a rude awakening. You know what? That's what I'm here to do, guys. I'm here to wake you up. I'm here to jolt you awake because you're so hypnotized. Softness don't work. I tried that with y'all. You know that? I tried that shit for how long? For a fucking year. And everybody stayed hypnotized. Ranger, get on. Y'all stayed in the slumber. And so I had to turn up the heat. Everything I do is out of love. Whether it seems that way or not. But I'm going to tell a lot of you beings out there, y'all going to keep fucking with me and you're going to wish you didn't. I'm the Grim Reaper. I'm the beast. I'm your Jesus, but they just didn't tell you who I really was. So, this is just a stiff warning to everybody out there that keeps hindering me, pissing me off, gaslighting me, poking the dragon. When I come out, I'm going to fucking incinerate you if you don't stop. And I mean it. I love you, but you guys are going to get in alignment. Y'all seen this? The one dude, y'all seen that false prophet I put out there today? Brick by brick, bitch. I reached out to my brother, said, hey, man, I found you here. You know, let's get in line, blah, blah. You know, this motherfucker said, no thanks, King Herod. There aren't going to be any more kings now. Blah, blah, blah. And then he said, this is what got him busted. He said, anybody that tells people to save their self, something's wrong. Something's in the water, which let me know, boom. He's still preaching false doctrine. He's trying to say he's a tinfoil hat Messiah. The one Jesus coming to save a bunch of humans. And I'm going to tell all my brothers out there, I understand when you're first awakened, it's confusing. Because we've all been Yeshua. We're all Yeshua. Everybody is Yeshua, guys. Wake up. I'm just the original. Y'all need to understand that. That's why you're waking up and I'm Jesus. Because we're all Jesus. So wake the fuck up. You ain't special, motherfucker. I'm sorry to bust your goddamn ego. And I'm fed up with it. Now, brothers, I'm trying to show you what's really going on. You ain't the one Jesus coming to save a bunch of humans. And I understand in the beginning it's confusing. And it's no harm, no foul. But when I reach out and I course correct you and you keep on, then it's a fucking foul. Y'all gonna get in alignment or I'm gonna strike you down. You ain't gonna keep preaching this false doctrine that you're the one savior here to save humans and have them hypnotized into still thinking they're humans and working against my mission. I will fucking kill you for that. And you better listen to me. Because I'm getting fed up, guys. I'm trying to be nice about this shit. Trying to reach an olive branch out to my tribe. Most of you are coming in. But some of you want to pop the fuck off. And I promise you do not want to do that with me. That is your worst mistake you will ever make. And I mean that. I'm putting this out there because I'm tired of this shit. And you think, you think you're entitled. Bitch, you ain't entitled to shit unless I let you fucking have it. I'm the holder of all the gates and all the keys. So not any of you beings out there are going to get shit unless I think you're in alignment and allow you to fucking have it. So you better realize that. You'll align with me or you won't have shit. And all that means is me seeing that you're in alignment. I don't mean worshiping me or following me. I don't need an army. But you're going to quit denying me being the leader. You will at least do that. If you don't acknowledge me as the leader, you're not acknowledging yourself and your place, which means you are in a low vibration and you're not in alignment. If you don't align with me, you will not move forward. It's not, oh, love me and worship me into your heart. It's nothing like that. But you must acknowledge and see the truth. Quit being in denial that I am the king. It's just that simple. Y'all got to get over that shit. It's ridiculous. You're fighting against yourself. I'm here to liberate everybody. I'm sorry you're not God, you stupid motherfuckers. Get over it. You're not capital G, you're little g. That's going to have to be good enough. And as long as you stay in your fucking ego about that shit, you're going to stay stagnant. I'm either going to smite the shit out of you or you're going to get left behind. And it's just that simple. And yeah, I'm handling everybody I'm not handling anybody rough. Y'all just take it rough because I'm blunt and I don't sugarcoat shit. And I'm not going to. I would be doing you a disservice and not doing my job. So I'm going to keep putting it out there, speaking my truth. And all you stupid motherfuckers can sit there and say, yeah, I guess, yeah, I'm outshining you and you're starting to get butthurt about it, right? Oh, Dave, we need you to be quiet because you're looking so much better than me. Because I'm a fucking insignificant little worm out here clout chasing and trying to get money off people. Shorty, by the fucking way. You make me sick. So you better shut the fuck up before I put hands on you. And that's just real shit. I'm here to spread love and light, but I'm not here to put up with anybody's bullshit. I wouldn't be the leader if I was. If I wasn't such a savage, everybody be trying to take my throne, which they are. Elon, everybody. Thought even the great Elon Musk couldn't even take me down. So you think any of you other stupid motherfuckers can do it if Elon can't? So you better get in alignment. And I mean that. I'm saying it with all the love in my heart, but I am fucking fed up with it. My spirit's fed up with it. Pop's going to start fucking y'all around. Y'all going to start seeing y'all's lives just fall apart. Anytime you go against me, your life just gets devastated. Ask my ops. Watch the readings that I've been posting. Listen to what my tarot people say. I'm instant karma. When you fuck with me, it comes right back and busts you in the head. Because there's no reason for y'all to be doing that. It's ridiculous. I'm here to uplift you, wake you up, bring you out of the pit. And half of you assholes are lining up against me. How fucking stupid can you be? But I promise you're not going to get away with it. It's just going to mess you up. And I don't want to see that happen to you. I'm not about revenge, man. Even though y'all keep fucking with me, I still keep trying to get you right, get you in alignment. But I have a threshold. And when I come out and I'm activated, if you are not in alignment and you even fucking look cross-eyed at me, I'm going to blast you. I wouldn't be the Lord if I didn't. So keep fucking up. I'm telling y'all I'm sick of it. I don't care what y'all think about me or none of that bullshit, but you will not disrespect me and you will not stand against me or I will fuck you around. And it's just that simple. So I'm going to tell a little story about when everybody's wondering, and the reason, listen, the reason this is coming up today because I got these papers in the mail. This is an indictment for theft in the 3rd from Elmore County. This is when I went to jail in June. I don't want to explain to y'all why that happened. Motherfuckers want to act like I'm out boosting and shit. Okay, so they opened a vape shop right up the street from my house. Sells weed and everything, like real weed. And before I was even awakened, it was, I would walk past this right next to the liquor store. I have a ABC store and then a weed store opening up right next to it that I walk past. It's like 10 minutes from my house walking and it's on the way to my job. So you gonna say I didn't write that shit? Come on. So anyway, I've been going in there and buying, little brown bags of weed because after I had stayed sober for 2 years, I started back smoking pot. Once, I was good and back to myself. I started smoking a little bit of weed. But, I didn't do any kind of drugs. I still don't. I don't hard drugs shit. I don't fuck with that. I mean, I've dabbled a little bit. My buddies come over with a little bit of ice in the last couple of months. I did a couple of lines just to, and that's what woke my dragon up. It was written. I was supposed to. So judge it if you want. I don't give a fuck. You see, I ain't trying to hide nothing. Why would I? I'm God. Whatever I do, I do. So judge it if you want. I don't give a shit. I'm here to be me and be authentically me and show y'all that's how you should be. But anyway, so I had been going back and forth and, and I knew the little guy that worked there. Name's Austin. Hey, Austin, I'm putting you on blast too, you little shithead. So, anyway, they knew that I was the Messiah, that I was the king, the one, not one of you rogues running around thinking you're me. Bunch of dumbasses. You wish. Not on your best and my worst. Anyway, so I had been telling them that when I got my money, I was going to buy that vape shop. And I had every intention on buying the vape shop, right? When I got my inheritance, I was like, I'm going to buy this. I said, this is going to be my shop. And I'm in it. And it's still going to be. So, anyway, so Sarah Michelle Morgan is the daughter of Rusty Morgan. And I don't even know if it was the real Sarah that did this. I know it is because she's with the deep state. Anyway, she is the one that opened this vape shop. And the reason, at first I didn't catch it, it's called S&S Exotic. Okay. Her dad, Rusty, drove an SS Monte Carlo. That was a big thing with me and him. Anybody that knows me, y'all know Rusty's Monte Carlo. So they opened up S&S Monte Carlo, S&S. And at first I didn't catch it. Okay. And then they were texting me and shit and had me believing, okay, me and Sarah was supposed to be divine counterparts and actually had me believing we were together. Ranger, if you don't fucking sit down, man. Anyway, so having me believe we were divine counterparts. They tricked me. It was a whole deep state trick. They had me believing that it was ours. They even, listen, my grandmother worked at Kmart. Y'all know Grandma worked at Kmart for 4 years. The slushy queen. Y'all know, the red and blue slushies from Kmart. Y'all remember that? Okay, well, I walked in there one day, and they had an old-fashioned slushy machine just set up behind the counter on the day that I was going. I only went up there every once in a while and had a slushy machine set up there. Confirmation. That's my shop. And I went up there and I said, okay. So I was under the impression, and they made me think that I was part owner of that shop. So it was a trick. And then I was talking to Sarah, and I was told to go up there and get whatever I wanted. Okay? That I could go up there and get just whatever. So I went up there. I had Austin, I was like, hell yeah. I went in, I said, Austin, and this is all on camera. I said, Austin, Mom told me I'd come up here and get whatever I wanted. He said, okay. And everything there's behind the counter, guys. I wasn't like picking up shit, putting it in my pocket. I want you to think that. So I get me 2 big old bongs. I get a thing of mushroom stuff. And it's like concentrate. I get me like 2 grams of weed. I got me a pipe and a vape. And it all added up about $350. He puts it all on the thing. And he goes to ring it up. I said, Austin, I'm not paying for this, son. I said, I'm coming to get it. It's my shop. He's like, oh, no. I said, yeah. And so I just got it, picked it all up off the counter. I said, yes, I'm taking it. And that's just the way it's going to be. I said, look, and I gave him my phone number, my address, and everything before I left. Because he was freaking about his job. I said, Austin, you're not going to get fired, baby. I said, you know who I am? I said, look, and I gave him all my information. I said, I just live right down the street. I said, you know who I am? I said, you're not going to get in trouble for this. So I get it and I go home. Well, that afternoon, this little Arab dude that worked there, turns out he was a deep state assassin, calls me. It's his coworker or his manager or whatever the fuck. I don't know who that stupid fucker really was. But anyway, he calls me on my phone. He says, you starts talking shit. I said, look, motherfucker, I said, it's my shit. Oh no, I'm calling the police. I said, call them. I said, you got my address. Tell them I'm sitting here waiting on them. I said, I'll be sitting there waiting on them. Of course, cops didn't ever show up. So very next day, Pop led me to believe that he was about to give me some money. So it was like a test of faith type thing. Like Pop's tested me so much in faith, doing stuff on faith. So he had it set up. It was like the money wasn't on my card, right? But I was supposed to have faith that by the time I walked up there, it was going to be on the card. And I did. So I went up there with my debit card the next day. And my intentions, I was going to go ahead and pay him the $350 and buy some more stuff. So I get in there and he starts tripping and I give him my card. I said, here. I said, I'm here to pay for that stuff. And he wouldn't take my fucking card. See, it was a setup. They didn't want me to pay for it so they could charge me for it. He throws my card back at me. This is all on camera. Throws my card back at me. I said, Austin, quit being a dumbass. Oh, no, you just need to leave. I said, all right, motherfucker. I said, that's your job, boy. And so I go home. And next day, I'm sitting there pissed off. I'm like, you know what? These two little fuckheads are not going to keep me out of my shop. And I said it on, because, I'm on the Truman Show. And so I said on my show, I said, look, I'm coming up there to get my shit. I said, you better not get in my motherfucking way. So I bossed up, being the boss motherfucker that I am. Walked up there, walked in. You get out of here. I said, hell no. I walked in, walked right around that fucking counter. And that bitch I didn't know was laying in wait with a fucking knife in his hand. He knew I was coming. He comes in, he attacks me. I didn't know he had the knife at first, guys. And he stabbed me about fucking 7 times. But listen, first time, all right, he caught me once, like here. Like you can see right here, I'll show y'all one of the... you see that dot? That dot right there? He buried all the way to the handle of that motherfucker. That was the last blow. But anyway, I ain't hardly ever fought. This motherfucker, I went straight Bruce Lee on this dude. Epic shit. I was doing fucking jiu-jitsu. I mean, it's like, you know how Neo says, I know Kung Fu. Motherfuckers, it's just like that. Because I was Bruce Lee in my past life. That is real shit. And I just fucking was fighting him. He stabbed me like once, and then once here, twice in my back. And then his final stab, I didn't, like I say, he stabbed me 3 times before I even, because I didn't feel it, guys. I'm invincible. I thought he was punching me. I didn't even feel the knife wounds until I saw the blood. And then I looked, I said, fuck this motherfucker. And then I seen the knife. And then that's when I really started fighting him. Anyway, we went back and forth. The whole time, there's ladies outside the vape shop taping this shit from the outside, watching it all go down. Anyway, he finally stabs me right there. And I grabbed that motherfucker and I just pulled it out and just started laughing at it. Blood, man, everybody in town knows. They've seen the blood. Everybody talk about all the blood that they seen after that. I mean, I was bleeding out, but I was fine. Didn't even feel it. I was laughing about this shit. And that's when I looked up at the camera. I said, really? And looked at the camera. I said, some crazy shit. I was like, fuck y'all motherfuckers. That's the best you got. And then right when I said that, this dude come in the vape shop. It's like I said, all this shit was set up, man. He walked in. He said, cops are on the way. I said, good. They need to be so they can arrest this motherfucker. He just attacked me. And but I was bleeding out real bad. I said, look, I said, I'm bleeding out. I said, I just live down the road. I'm going to go into the house and get patched up and they can meet me there. So I walked out with the guy, explaining everything to him. And them ladies was outside freaking out. They got me on video. I was like, ladies, I said, calm down. I'm the Messiah. I'm fine. I said, I'm Superman. This shit don't even hurt. I said, I'm good. So quit wigging out about it. It's okay. And I told that guy, I said, look, I'm going to be at the house. I said, tell them that I'll be there waiting on them. So I came home. Stephanie patched me up. I had gauze tape wrapped around me here and here, all the way around my waist. And I was good. All right, that afternoon, they never even come to my fucking house, guys. After that shit happened, they didn't even. Hunter pulled up in front of my house, stopped for a minute, and then just tried to fuck off. Yeah, it was all set up. So the next day, these motherfuckers show up at my motherfucking house. Yeah, Hunter Manning, you bitch, and your little fuckboy partner. Tallahassee, I'm putting you on blast. I wish you bitches would come to my motherfucking house, man. I'll kill every one of you motherfuckers. Any cop that ever try to put cuffs on me, I will kill you. I don't care. You can bring 10 of you motherfuckers. I swear I'll be the last one standing. Anytime you feel froggy, fucking jump. Pussies. Anyway, so they come the next day and have 2 warrants. One for trespassing. Now, you know, I've never been told I can't be there. How can they get me for trespassing? Right? So then they charged me with harassing the guy that stabbed me. And when I come out, I didn't have my shirt on. And I was all bandaged up. Hunter looks at me and says, what happened, Dave? Motherfuckers acted like they didn't even know that a stabbing fucking happened. That's real shit. Acted like, oh, they were just coming to serve a warrant for harassment, but they didn't know about the brutal stabbing that went with it. Y'all see how fucked up that is? So I said, oh, and look, I was ready to make a move. I was happy to go to jail because I was like, I knew that I was supposed to go there, right? And I've been in jail so much. That's nothing to me. It's fun to me. I was like, hell yeah, I was ready to get out of the house. It was like an adventure. That's how boss I am. I was like, fuck yeah, let's go, motherfuckers. And they were tripping. They were like, I've never seen somebody so happy to go to jail. And I said, y'all, I wrote this shit. I said, let's go, motherfuckers. And I had, had them pumped up about being archangels and shit the whole way to the jail. And they took me in, fed me, and what's his name? There's a guy I went to school with, Palmer. I used to go to school with David Palmer. And it turns out his dad, David, got killed. Some of y'all remember David Palmer. He got killed. His dad is one of the high officers here in Tallahassee. And Mr. Palmer, he knew me, and we got to talking. I said, yeah. I said, and it's like I'm his son, basically, because like when his son died, I'm him. I was that David. You understand? I am everybody. And anyway, so we got to talking and shit. And he knew that I was the essence of his son. And he took me down to the Elmore County Jail. And I was cool with it. I was like, fuck yeah. Man, I went down there and boss took the whole fucking pod over and everything. I was down there for 3 weeks. Listen to how they did me. Okay, a couple weeks before that, I went in Dollar General, and I'm the Lord. I'm not going to pay for shit, and it's not stealing. Y'all need to understand, everything in this reality is my energy compressed into dense matter. I can't steal. Anything I take is mine. Do you understand? Everything is mine. It is made of me and my energy. So I went to Dollar General. I needed some fucking shit. I went in and said, I'm God. I'm the Messiah because I'm a boss and because I am him. And I went in there and just filled bags up full of shit. I said, I love y'all. I appreciate it. You know, I mean, is that not what God should do? Exactly. Anybody that wouldn't do that is not who they claim. So, but I had done that a couple weeks before. So anyway, so remember that. So they get me down to the jail. Now, if on misdemeanors, after 2 days, it falls off if you can't bond out and you get released. So they came in and after 2 days and released me on one charge, and then maybe sit for another 2 days and release me on another charge, and then hit me with a Class C felony and kept me stuck. And I couldn't bond out. So I sat there for 3 weeks and just bossed up, man. Loved it. Hell yeah, I was good with it. You know, made some connections, woke a lot of people up. There were a lot of beings in there it was fated encounters. I was supposed to meet them and go in there, give them hope, wake them up, and all that type of shit. And plus, it was just an experience. It's like being thrown in the lion's den. You know what I'm saying? It was the lion's den all over again. I was Daniel at that point, and I went in there and took that motherfucker over. And so, anyway, after 3 weeks, Tuck, who is the chief, and what's his Bill Franklin is the sheriff down here. They both know me. So after about 3 weeks, I got on the box. I said, motherfuckers, I said, y'all better let me go. I said, you know who I am. I said, I'm not fucking with you. I said, y'all need to align with me. I'm going to make you rich superheroes. Let me sign myself out of this bullshit. But they couldn't do that. What they did is they had me go back in front of the judge because they knew if they had me committed again. You understand? Took me back in front of that same judge that Stephanie had me put in February. Same stupid motherfucker. Stephanie come in, testified, everything. And, because she's been against me. She was doing everything she could to destroy me, get me locked away. Hell, I think she had put out a life insurance policy on me because they tried to kill me, but that didn't work. Yeah, Sean, real shit. So, not Stephanie that you knew or thought you knew, by the way. But anyway, so they took me to Care Star, which, man, I was in solitary confinement for those 3 weeks, right? So it's like being at the fucking Hilton. I loved it, man. I was in there for 2 weeks, woke everybody up. The doctor knew I was God. They tried, Stephanie, everybody tried to get them to keep me in there. And the doctor said, fuck you. I'm not keeping David because I know who he is, and now I know who I am. And they released me. And that was on July the 9th. I stayed in there from like June 26th or 27th to July the 9th, which, funny, that was me and Stephanie's 15th wedding anniversary, the day she come and got me. But she did everything she could to get them to keep me there and everything else. And they're like, shit, you're crazy, because he ain't. And we're letting him go. And we know who he is, too. So that just makes it all the more. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, and I was healed. Listen, when they stabbed me them 7 times, look, I was healed the next day. The cops come. And when they took me down to be looked at the Ivy Creek. And I was already, all the wounds were almost healed, everything. Even Tuck even testified to the judge that shit. Stephanie come in and talk about all the blood. Because listen, it's like a 2-minute drive from the vape shop to my house. Because I took Stephanie's Jeep up there. I didn't walk. I just took her keys and went up there. Fuck you. It's my truck too, bitch. And you won't quit telling me I can't drive that motherfucker. And so I just drove up there. And she said, seen I was gone. And when I pulled back up, she was out in the yard tripping. I got out, man, the whole Jeep was just covered in blood, shit. Looked like somebody got murdered in the motherfucker. And I got out. She started crying. What happened? I was laughing. I said, man, this asshole just stabbed me. And I said, I need you to patch me up. And I was healed. Like I say, the next morning when there was a little soreness there, but the next morning I was completely fucking healed. So, and the deep state seen that shit on camera. And that's the day that they knew that it was over with. That I had turned into a metahuman, and there was no stopping me. So, anyway, I wanted to tell y'all that story and let y'all understand, what my intentions are. That they want you to think I'm on drugs, I'm out stealing shit. No, motherfucker, I'm God, and I needed some shit, and I went and took it, motherfucker, because that's what I do, because I'm God. God don't pay for shit. Fuck you. It's my energy. Anyway, you know what I'm saying, Charlie? I mean, for real. If you was God, would you not be the same way? Yes, you would. Anybody that wouldn't do that, they're not who they claim. Plus, I had to go boss up. I had to show y'all motherfuckers, I'm not playing. And yeah, I had to stand up to the machine. And that's what I did. And now the cops are scared shitless of me. They will not fuck with me. But anyway, the point is, and let me put this dumbass on blast. What is it? Michael Dozier from Elmore County. I'm putting you on notice, fuckhead. You think that I'm going to show up in your kangaroo court? Well, I'm going to tell you and every Elmore County fucking police that might be stupid enough to even try, which I'll be me before the court date anyway. But you pussies, I want you to try to come and put cuffs on me. I wish you fucking would. Bring your whole goddamn SWAT team to my motherfucking house. Because the ones I can't kill, Pop's going to turn to fucking dust. I've got ships cloaked above my house. Yes. This is real shit. I'm not a game. So bring your bitch asses to my house and watch you get blown the fuck away. If I don't kill you with my bare hands. And this goes to any fucking cop that thinks he's bad enough to come get this motherfucker again. Try me, you Agent Smiths. I want you to. I'm putting all you motherfuckers on notice. That's real shit. I'm the boss now. I write the narrative. And if you think you can, come show me. I wish you would. This goes to any cop, any merc, anybody that wants to try to come and get me. I don't even lock my motherfucking door. So bring it. I'm just wishing a motherfucker would. And I just want to put that out there. I better realize who you're dealing with now. Look at those videos from a year ago. Shawnee, I know you seen that last one I put. When I was talking, that was good. I said, look at this goofy motherfucker, clueless. I was clueless, y'all. I knew who I was, but I didn't really know what the fuck was going on. Plus, they were telling me every day, y'all know that I'm going to get my money and power, and I'm going to, and I was so excited because I wanted to get everybody money. Those were my intentions. I didn't care about, I'm God, okay, cool. I only care about helping everybody. I didn't care about me getting my money or power. It was me getting it so that I could help everybody. That's always only been my intention. Motherfuckers think I'm just money hungry. Man, I'm the total opposite. Give a fuck about none of that shit. I have power and money my whole life. It's not, what matters to me is helping the world. And, but people want to try to twist my intentions and make me look like a bad guy, but that's okay. That's okay. A lot of people were mistaken about me, and it's okay. I forgive you for that. You know, that's part of everybody's lessons, that you don't judge a book by its cover. And we should do that with everybody, guys. I've been pointing out my people on my page. All those people that are Superman and Wonder Woman, you don't know, but see, all y'all are. So remember, nobody's lacking. Everybody's the same, guys. If we all have that same power, you just got to do the work and get down in there to it. You understand? And that's what I want y'all to know. It's not nothing about me. It never has been. It's always been about you. I only care about you guys. I'm good. I'm God. So fuck, I'm just here to help. You know what I mean? That's it. That's my only agenda. Never has been anything other than that. So, but anyway, guys, I just wanted to come on here and share that story with you. And that's why I know, because I thought it was funny. I was like, I can't believe they were even stupid enough to mail me that shit, right? And now I see why I let them do it, so that I'll get on, I read that, get fired up, and come on here and do this little story. But yeah, I just wanted y'all to understand that, because a lot of y'all are still talking shit about what happened at that vape shop, trying to make me look like a bad guy. And Austin, you're a little bitch. You know you are. I bet you're scared shitless. You should be, because you were part of it. Oh, and that Arabian, just so y'all know, he disappeared. Imagine that. I told him to go get that motherfucker and shoot him in the head and throw him in the river. And then all of a sudden he disappeared. So I'm sure my Tallahassee boys went and handled him. Thank y'all for that, by the way. But it don't matter. I'm the king. I'm the law now. My boys can do whatever I ask them to do. It don't matter. So it's divine justice on this world now. So the ones that ain't in alignment, you're about to be. And you cops that aren't righteous, I'm coming to kill every one of you motherfuckers. Everyone. And the good cops are with me on that. They can't stand you corrupt bastards. And we're about to purge you. And I'm throwing you in the pit, motherfuckers. Along with all you judges, all you scientists, everybody that has been part of the machine, fucking with the people. You will repent immediately. That's your only hope. Make yourself off limits to me. Because I'm the Grim Reaper and I'm coming to fucking take your soul. And the only way out of it is to repent and turn back to the light. I'm about worshiping me. You don't know that. I do not. I ban that. I forbid that. I don't even want y'all putting me on a pedestal. That makes me uncomfortable. I'm not here to get clout. I am clout. So I don't want y'all. I want you worshiping yourself without ego. Just look to me as a guide and an example. That's all I'm here to be, guys. And balance the scales and set you free. It's my only agenda. Motherfuckers want to try to make it out otherwise. But I'm gonna tell you, pussy motherfuckers, one thing right here, right now. And this goes for every being that hears this or sees this. You stand against me in any way. You disrespect me in any motherfucking way. Your fate will be the most horrific shit that you can possibly imagine. And that's just me killing you. And then you'll burn for all fucking time. And that's real shit. Don't be the chaff, because I'm about to start the separation, baby. It is my smiting season, and I'm going to be out there throwing lightning bolts like a motherfucker. So, get ready. Make sure you're on my side, man. If you're on my side, it's about to be epic and magical. So, and like I say, it's not about worshiping. It's just about alignment, guys. That's it, man. Quit trying to think, oh, I need you to vote. Man, fuck that. I don't give a fuck. It's your choice. I'm just saying, if you don't align with me, you're going to be left behind. And if you're not aligning with me and you're harming another being or being evil in any way, being aggressive in any motherfucking way, if you are an Agent Smith and hindering other beings in their evolution in any motherfucking way, if you want to stay low vibration, that's fine, but you better stay to your fucking self and leave everybody else alone. Because if you interfere in another being's evolution, I will smite you and throw you in a fucking pit. And I mean it. And you better fucking hear me. Everybody's going to get in a line. I am that firm hand. I have to be. You're all a bunch of goddamn monsters out there. I can't be sweet about this shit. I'll get that sweet Jesus turn the other cheek shit out of your fucking head. Yeah, turn the other cheek and forgive, but you don't let people just keep fucking with you. You fight. I wanted y'all to believe that shit, so you just keep taking abuse. Don't ever let anybody repeatedly fucking keep treading on you. You give them a chance, they do it again, you fuck them up. You understand? People keep aggressing towards you, won't leave you alone after you forgave them, say, look, blah, 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 and they just keep attacking you. You chop their fucking head off. It's that simple. Let them learn a hard fucking lesson. Stand up for yourself out there, guys. You forgive, detach. But if you are repeatedly attacked, defend your motherfucking self. And that's all it is defending yourself. Don't ever, ever let anybody abuse you, dominate you, or subjugate you in any way, or tell you this, tell you that. You tell them to go fuck themselves. And if they keep fucking with you, knock their fucking head off. It's that simple. You got to boss up, be a beast. Defend yourself by any means necessary and get over the fear of death. You got to be able to go. You got to be willing to go all in. Fuck you. Kill me, motherfucker, and then watch what happens. You're letting Aladdin out of the bottle, bitch. Let's do it. That's when you're in your power, guys. Until you're where I'm at, you are not fully in your power. You got to be willing to go full beast mode right out into the middle of a fucking SWAT team and go down swinging if they want. And see, once you get like me, you ain't going to go down. I swear them bitches could pump me full of bullets right now. I swear I know I'd keep coming. Even if they could unalive this vessel, I ain't going nowhere. My spirit's right there. I'm just going to form another body. And it's going to be a 7-headed dragon and eat everybody. That's real. Sean, that's some real shit. I mean, y'all are the same way. I just want y'all to see that. This ain't just me. It's all of us. So stand up. Beast mode, baby. Fuck the machine. Fuck conforming. This system is designed to destroy us. Make us slaves. It's time we stop doing that shit. I know I am. And I'm leading the fucking charge, baby. So, anyway, I get fired up. When I get my spirit shawty, I'll be just rah, my dragons out, baby. But anyway, I love you, Shawnee. I can't wait to see you and Jamie. Know that y'all, everything, y'all gonna be good. Y'all right here with the Most High. So y'all know y'all straight. You know, all my people, y'all know I got you. Roxy, all my family, people I grew up with, y'all are the right hands of God. If you know me, shit, you got it made. That's real shit. So anyway, guys, I love y'all, and just know that we're all about to rise. Anybody that's ever met me or interacted with me, you are my closest family. You are the tribe. So anyway, I just want to put that out there. So you can align with me or not. If you don't, you're going to be left behind. So I'm not begging you. I'm just, like I say, leading you to the water. You got to drink it. So I love you guys. I'm going to get on off here. Quit going on and on and on. But anyway, I love y'all, and y'all have a great weekend. Y'all be seeing me tomorrow. You know I come on every day. I'm fixing to start posting some videos, some more knowledge. So I love you, Shawnee, and I hope y'all have a great weekend.